a company a few years ago sent us what was labeled as CBD gummies, but it was clearly Delta 8. And I was like, shit, I'll take them. I popped 5. I was like, because it's just CBD, whatever. Well, then an 82-year-old lady with Alzheimer's comes in. Oh, God. Barely able to walk. I wasn't high yet. I started getting high during our encounter, and I thought I was having an allergic reaction to something because
you fucking died.
Because I was like, all I thought was I had taken CBD.
Right.
Are you recording right now? Thank God. All right. All I thought was that I had taken CBD, and I actually we used to have a consultation couch at the front of the store, where I could sit down with people who were having trouble walking or things like that. So I'm sitting down and I'm going over what her intake and like what her doctor was recommending. Well, I start feeling red in my ears, like warm. And then I start realizing that I'm not thinking straight.
Yeah.
I'm like looking at her and she doesn't even remember my name 30 seconds into the conversation. Like pretty progressed memory loss.
Thank God it was her.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and so
it's contagious.
Listen,
I can't think anymore.
Yeah. By all accounts, I thought I had caught it. And I looked at her and she had a great experience. She had a great encounter.
No clue.
I looked at her and I said, ma'am, I need to run to the restroom really quick. And I ran to the back and I'm starting to sweat because I'm more anxious than I am high.
Right.
And I walked past my manager, my employee Austin, and he looks at me, he's like, you good? I said, bro, I'm having an allergic reaction to something. I don't know what's going on. So I go into the bathroom and I look at myself in the mirror and I just stopped. I'm like, fuck. Because my eyes were bloodshot. And I said, those were not CBD gummies. The next day I had to go home. I'm like, I'm not a social high person, you know? I had to go home. Next day I called that company up and I said, why the fuck?
Just tell me. Did
you send me gummies labeled as CBD and they're Delta 8? Yeah. I said, I'm cool with Delta 8. I take it at most nights before I go to bed. Yeah. But the fact that you had CBD written on each individual packet. Yeah. You know how much trouble that could get me in as a retail store if I were to sell these things? Yeah, absolutely. I said, so don't expect business from me or any of my potential contacts because that is just insane. That is not responsible. I'm like, you guys need to get it together. But anyway, funny encounter to look back on. I wish that I had the security footage of that.
I would have been so mad,
dude. Dude. Like
your face, I'd love to have seen it.
Man, I mean, I was just freaking out, you know, like
I've been there so many
times.
What's
going on? Instantly called I think I called my mom or my dad at the time. Because I was like, I knew I was high, but I was like, can you believe this company did this shit? Yeah. And mom was like, what's wrong? I'm high, mom. I'm on drugs.